As students across the country returned to college campuses, there were questions about school and activities once they returned. And for some Missouri Western student-athletes, though, the questions didn't even start with activities or school. It was whether or not they could come back.
But I know that my parents and my family were very scared because they had no idea what was going on here. The situation back home is very different.
The here Beck referring to, not just St. Joseph, but the United States. And home she's referring to is Norway.
Of course I wanted to come back. That was never the question. It was just if it was safe enough. I didn't even know if I was allowed to get into the country.
Those were questions Beck needed answers to, as well as several other of her fellow Griffins on the golf and tennis teams.
I will say 3 weeks before school or 1 month. We didn't even know if most of these kids were able to get in the country.
Throughout the coronavirus pandemic, countries across the world shutting down their borders for a period of time. Many already are starting to reopen. The Griffin tennis and golf teams feature athletes from countries like Sweden, Norway, Malaysia, and Australia, just to name a few. And the latter country not wanting international travel.
It was quite stressful. I mean, I had to sign up to get an exemption to leave my country because Australia doesn't want its residents leaving to go to another country, especially to America because of how much corona it has.
But these student athletes found a way back, even though their fall sports seasons postponed. They could have just set out this fall, but they didn't want to stay home. And why is that? It's because of their teams.
For me, I feel better to come back here. I feel like I have a place to belong. So even though that there's this COVID-19 thing going on, I would still have a place to return, so which is Missouri Western. That's why I'm here.
I was like so skeptical, I was like, I'm going to be standing in immigration and I don't know what they're going to tell me and what they're going to do. But, they just measured my temperature, had to answer like a lot of questions, and then I was good to go.
The fall season's pushed back. It doesn't mean all is lost, though. These programs continue to work, which makes their coaches proud, but also happy just to have their teams back together.
I can't be more proud of the attitude of the kids, how quick they adapt to what they have to do.
Out of 9 internationals, only 1 wasn't able to make it. So, I'm so grateful, I miss them so much and I'm happy we are able to be here together and practicing and all that.